everybody. My name is Mark, and today I want to talk to you about not giving up. It is easy for you to give up. Lessons in life, and one of the major lessons I've learned is how people easily give up. Okay, people easily give up in life. And you see, it's not easy to pursue a goal, a dream, or something. I've learned as we even write them down, things that we want to do. But along the line, we just give up on them. And then there are people who say that, oh, this is not for me. Let me try something else. It can happen to anybody. You can easily give up. And one of the things I always say is that sometimes we don't have to act as if we are superhuman beings. The people who achieved certain things that we were not able to achieve were not better than us. If someone ever did something that you were not able to do, it doesn't mean that the person was better than you. Never. Sometimes what you will excel in, another person will not be able to excel in. God created every one of us with different skills, different abilities. And so if you were not able to achieve something in a particular area, it doesn't mean that that is the end. And that is why people easily give up. We look at what is going on in the lives of other people and we compare that to our lives and feel like that is the end of life. So could it be that maybe the things you are looking at and the things that are making you give up are not the things you should be looking at? If only we can get to that point of taking a closer look at ourselves. And that's what I want to tell you today. Take a good look at yourself. There's something in you. There's something you can do. Look at your skill. Look at your ability. Someone I respect so much asked me a question. He came to me and he said, Mark, there is something in your life that I know that whether you sleep, you wake up, whether you are paid or not, whether you get something out of it or not, you would always be encouraged. You would always be motivated to do. What is that thing? The day he asked me that question, I was just there. A dear na wo wa brabo me dear na wo betimi aya se wonya hu sika o se wonya hu sika o se nipa ka se omo da asio se nipa anga se omo da asio. Even if people do not appreciate it, you would always get up to do it. That is how you look at the things that you can do without giving up. That's how you motivate yourself. Look at yourself. What can you do? What can you offer? It's enough looking at people. Listen, people are not who they appear to be. And social media is painting the very wrong picture in life. So many people are putting things on social media and out there that are not their real selves. It's not them. You know, even for your own life, sometimes you sit down and you analyze your life and you realize that there are some things that are not really going the way you expect them to go. At all. There are some things that are not going the way you expect them to go. Yet people look at your lives and then they want to let the things, people look at your life and they want to let it look as if everything is going on right. No. So one of the things that makes us give up easily in life is looking at other people. Looking at what is going on in the lives of other people, looking at how people are excelling, looking at how people are receiving things, looking at how people are achieving things, looking at other people's goals, other people's achievements, and then it can easily make you give up on yours. That's not how things work. If not for anything at all, I've learned a lesson in life that there are times and seasons. So today, if Kelvin was able to achieve what he set out to achieve and you were not, it doesn't mean that that is the end of it. Maybe Kelvin's time was 2019, your time may be 2020 or even 2021. That is why we don't have to give up. Point number 2, we do not know which time or when whatever we are pursuing will be okay for us. Sometimes we put too much premium on time. We give ourselves time. We set timelines for ourselves. That is good. Especially in the area of career and business and goals and all of that. It's good to set timelines. But listen, we are humans. And sometimes some of the things are not in our hands. If we could work by our own self to achieve the things that we want to achieve. Like by now everybody is a millionaire. By now everybody has achieved it. By now everybody owns a business. By now everybody is at the top level. Everybody is an executive. But that's not how life works. Okay, so life works in its own times and seasons. Whatever you want to achieve, whatever goal that you are setting out to do, it has its own time, it has its own boundary, it has its own moment, it has its own season. The most important thing is for you to keep doing it, keep pursuing it, keep encouraging yourself. Stop looking at other people and understand that whatever you are looking out for, whatever you are pursuing, whatever you are running after has its own time, and it will happen in its own time. Things will not always be the way they look now. Things will change for you. Your business will work out. Your academics will work out. Your goals, you'll be able to achieve them. But you don't have to give up. You don't have to look at other people. You don't have to place a strict and stringent timeline on yourself. Things happen in their own time. Things happen in their own time. Someone completed the university at the age of 18, another person 20, someone else 25, even 30. They are 35-year-olds still in the university. Things happen in their own time. There's a very funny statement that I always say to people anytime we talk about marriage. I always say, and that is so for everything. In life, nothing is like a kaba style. Like I say, in the 1980s, in the 70s, in the 60s, this is what they used to wear. No. If someone got married at 98 and someone got married in 2020 and someone got married in 2021, when you meet all married people, it is not written on their forehead, say, where 1998 knee, where 1997 knee. No. So the timelines we set for ourselves have to be realistic, and we need to give time. We easily give up. Because we realize that, I'm turning 25, I'm turning 27, I'm turning 28, I'm turning 30, and things are not working the way I expect them to work. Who told you that when you turn 35, things will not change for you? Who told you that it has to happen in 2018? Who told you that it has to happen this year, 2020, and happen there? No. That's the other reason. The timelines. Point number 3, a lot of us have wrong perceptions and notions about ourselves. The perceptions we have about ourselves, and sometimes it is called low self-esteem, and those things can easily run in on you subtly. It just catches up on you. Sometimes you might feel say, wow, on your God, but in certain areas you don't see yourself able to do it. So sometimes we are not able to achieve certain things because we don't think we can do it, even though we possess the capacity and ability to be able to do it. But one can say we're placing limitation on yourself. There are so many people who are not doing certain things because they feel say, wait there. And sometimes when the idea comes, and sometimes when the opportunity comes, they think about, wait there, Ben there, wait there, Henrietta there, wait there, Joyce there. Wait there, Kwame there. And then sometimes, for all you know, that is God directing you and impressing on your heart that go pursue this one. So we place limits on ourselves because we don't have the right perception and perspective of our own lives. And that's one of the things I always encourage people. Don't place any limit on yourself. The only limitation that you will ever see is the one that you put in your mind. That's the only limitation. There is nothing that can stop you if only you believe that you can do it and you can achieve it, and you rise up and set out to achieve it. The only limitation that we find is in our minds. Sometimes you are dealing with people and then you ask the person, and the person says, it's not possible. And sometimes I ask them, have you tried it? We are believing so many things that are not tested. We have not tried it. And because someone else said it's not possible, you have believed it. The person is called Kwame. Maybe you are Yao. Kwame could not do it because that's Kwame. Maybe Yao will be able to do it. One of my mentors said something and I laughed over it. But it's so true. I said something that one foolish person has been able to do, another foolish person will be able to do. Something that one wise person has been able to do, another wise person will be able to do. Something that someone has been able to do and become successful, another person will be able to do and become successful. So the question is, why is it that one person was successful at it and another person was not? Sometimes it's in the limitations in their minds, the perceptions we have about it. Sometimes we create the failure before we even get there. Oh, I did where there is not possible. I'm not sure I'll be able to do it. I'm not sure this is for me. I'm not sure it's going to happen. This is taking too long. Or someone else said that it's not possible, and we are listening to people, we are looking at other people, we are placing too much time on ourselves, and then we are also creating the wrong perceptions about the thing. If only you can believe in what you have set out to do, if only you can believe in yourself, if only you can believe that you are capable, you are able, you'll be able to do it, it will happen for you. It will happen. Let's look at our lives. Why were you not able to do something that you wanted to do 2 years ago? And sometimes it's not because the resources were not there. Yes, sometimes we face the resource challenge. But sometimes it's all because we did not believe so much that we'll be able to do. Until along the line, we gave up. We stopped pursuing it. The next thing you know, you wake up one morning and another person has just picked it up. And it happens in business. Sometimes when you have a business idea, you are not able to pursue it. Why? You are dilly-dallying and all of that, because sometimes you are asking yourself, will I be able to do it? Isn't this too much for me? Isn't it too difficult? Then boom, another person picks it up. And before you know, your idea has been implemented by someone else. And this is happening to a lot of people. Rise up, get it done. That idea that you have placed on the shelf, some of you have written it down, some of you have it in your minds. Pursue it, keep doing it, get consistent at it. And that brings me to my next point. Consistency. Here in Africa, a lot of us lack consistency. I follow certain people and the things they are doing, and there are people who do it every single day. Some singers, some have their own businesses, some are running channels, YouTube channels and television channels and all of that. And it's consistency. Listen, things happen in their time. And so if you are not consistent enough, you will never see the results. Until you get consistent at whatever you are doing, you will never see the results. Consistency and commitment are two most important things that a lot of the times we take for granted. You have to do it every day. You have to think about it every day. Too many things are taking our attention. Too many things are distracting us, which have no bearing to what you want to achieve. A lot of us are spending time with friends and people who are not contributing anything to what you want to achieve. So you spend your days, you spend data, now and then chat it, then you are talking on phone, you spend hours and minutes on phone, and at the end of the conversation, business now, what you want to achieve in life, you didn't talk about anything in that area. And you've spent time with the people. We are not consistent, we are not committed. A person who is committed wakes up thinking about the thing. A person who is committed lives through the day thinking about it. We ask the right questions. What can I do to make this better? What can I do to achieve this? What can I do to get this? What can I do? How do we do this? Those are the things. If you are committed to it, you ask the right questions. You look for the right people. You spend time with the right people. It is said that looking at the 6 people that you surround yourself with, the average of the 6 is who you are. And it's very true. Listen, people say things for you to pick up. Sometimes we pick up lessons, we pick up ideas, we pick up ideals, and the values that form our lives come from the what the other person thinks is what you will also think. What the other person says that it will happen is what you would also say that it will happen. And that's how things are. If you believe in what the other person believes, then it means that you need to be very choosy and picky about the people you surround yourself with. It is easy for you to live the life that other people present to you. And sometimes because you don't know, because of the wrong perception, and because we are not open to knowledge, we just accept anything that people present to us. So listen, choose your friends carefully. And I always tell people this: choose your friends, don't let them choose you. Sometimes who share will be, and then the person becomes your friend. You don't take time to study who the person is. You don't take time to study what they believe in. You don't take time to study what they do not even believe in. And boom, you are going. And sometimes some of the things conflict with the beliefs that you have grown with, and you realize that you are changing. Choose the right people. Get mentors. Get people who have been to the places you want to be, who can tell you that I did it this way, I did it that way. This way will help, that way will not help. That's how we learn. So stop putting too much pressure on yourself. Stop looking at other people. What is going on in their lives is their life. Look at what is going on in your life and look at how best things can change. Have the right perspective. Read the right books. Listen to the right people. Listen to the right audio. Watch the right movies, the right videos. Things that will impact to what you want to achieve. And at the end of the day, don't give up. Keep pursuing. Keep rising. Keep building. Keep going. And everything will work out for your good. Thank you.